What is AXS GUARD? On one sunny day, Jane met Alex. And Alex had a great story. The story was about the internet.
You could connect your computer to the internet by using a modem. But that would be okay for one computer.
So what if I wanted to add more than one computer?
To connect more than one computer to the internet, you will need a router. This router will be able to provide your internal computers with internal addresses, also known as private IP addresses, and translate those internal addresses to an internet address known as a public IP address.
The users want to have their email stored in a central place within the company.
Then they will need to add a mail server. This mail server will need to support SMTP and POP3 to communicate with the internet mail services.
But what if I want my own name?
Well, that domain name is based upon a system called DNS. So you should put a DNS server in place. This works a bit like a telephone dictionary.
What if I want to have my own website?
Then you will need a web server that will provide internet users with web pages that you have created.
But isn't this dangerous with all those hackers and pirates on the internet?
To hold off pirates, you can add a firewall. This closes all access from the internet.
But if we close everything, how do my employees from home connect to resources in the company network?
To allow access for remote users, you will need a remote access solution, or better known as RAS. This can be anything like PPTP, L2TP, IPsec, OpenVPN.
Now that my computers have access to the internet, is it possible to block off certain websites?
Giving limited access to the web is done by using a web proxy. This web proxy can filter out web addresses as needed.
Can I stop users from downloading viruses?
Placing an antivirus server in front of your proxy server can help in case of virus downloads.
Can I stop those unwanted mails?
To stop unsolicited mail, also called spam, you can use a spam filter or anti-spam.
I heard that some people can bypass a firewall using special intrusion techniques.
If you are concerned about those pirates, you should add an intrusion prevention module.
And what if they start attacking my website?
Those attacks are called denial of service attacks or DOS attacks. A good way to survive them is to use a reverse proxy.
Can I protect myself against dropouts of my provider?
You can connect to more than one provider by using multiple modems. This technique is called multiple internet lines. You can use this as failover or load balancing.
But doing all those different types of things on the internet, is that not going to cause a traffic overload?
To avoid that important data is stuck in traffic, you can do bandwidth control through traffic engineering.
What would happen if my company starts expanding and I want to connect all my satellite sites to the headquarters?
Then you can use a VPN server to connect all your sites in a secure way.
As you can see, to do all those fun things on the internet you will need to install a lot of hardware and software. But today all of those things can be delivered through one box. That box is called the AXS GUARD Gatekeeper. This box is running our own customized Linux distribution with an easy-to-use web browser interface. We know that there are other boxes that do the same thing, but ours is different since we place the user in the central role. This user-centric approach is also providing strong authentication with the use of DigiPass technology. Today we even extended the idea of the gatekeeper with the identifier. We took the expertise we had in building our own multi-purpose appliance and created an authentication appliance called the identifier. This is an identity key running on an AXS GUARD box, giving our customers an easy-to-deploy solution. Want to know how the story continues? Start discovering the world of AXS GUARD and Vasco at www.axsguard.com.